Hello Libra, welcome to the space. Let's see. I'm Cecilia Eva and this is Sacred Space, formerly known as White Mirror Oracle. But I wanted to be a little bit more, free in my expression, and so I chose to rename it, which is what all the great artists do. Like Prince. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, whatever I'm channeling here during the reading is probably something that pertains to you, if it resonates, of course. So, my beautiful Libras, this is from a Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome here, welcome back. I'm really happy to be here with you. You might want to tap into your creative gene, I'm hearing. I'm feeling like a tension in my neck over here. So you might be like carrying, like, at least, it could be either like you carrying yourself and your mind is really active, or it could be the fact that you are, trying to have a posture of like, strength and wisdom. And what I'm hearing for you, Libra, is to break free, break out of the mold, be creative, play, and let love lead the way. That's actually one of my cards in my Oracle deck that I created. It's called Sacred Space Oracle Deck. And if you want to, we can arrange so you can order one. Let me know down below. Either way, let's get started, all right? How are you guys doing? So we're gonna do a 3-card spread, and then we're gonna go ahead and clarify that, and we're gonna wrap it all up with an Oracle card from the Wisdom of the Shaman, something like that, Mystic Shaman Oracle Guidebook card. So it seems that we are definitely not following the rule book today. It's almost like there's a tiny bit of resistance of like doing it the way that I have done it before. It's almost like for you, Libra, like we want to, add a flavor to it and add a playfulness to it, but not too much commotion, I'm hearing. All right, so I just saw 222. That could be something for you too. And 2 of Cups is showing up, so there might be somebody else there in the mix with you. Could be, pertaining to a friend, a co-worker, a lover, a love interest, a partner, sibling, whatever floats your boat, right? Whatever this resonates with, it is a person who you feel completely seen and heard by, who you feel like you are deeply connected with, and you can be yourself with. And together, maybe you guys can break out of the mold of what needs to be or what is asked to be by others, or by your own ideas, or by your own standards, and some kind of rigorous mold of what that relationship ought to be. And you can go into the flavor of playfulness and joy and creativity. Doesn't mean you have to be boundaryless, not at all. I mean, if that is your cup of tea, then do that, right? But that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, let go of the expectations. I guess that's what I'm saying. All right, let's get started. Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm really happy to be back here with you. I've had a little bit of a break, and I'm gonna do like sporadius. I don't really know English by heart that well. I mean, I do, but I'm gonna do readings a little bit here and there. So we'll see when I pop up again. 7 of Cups, Queen of Coins in reverse, Page of Coins. Interesting. The back of the deck, 9 of Coins. All right, so Pentacles. We're talking about money here. We're talking about multiple choices too. Maybe this is where you need to be, not following the rule book. When you do this, when you do make this decision, when you do choose whatever here is wanting to be chosen, the guides want you to remember, Libra, that what's important here is for you to not follow the guidebook, not follow the rule book of how you should choose and what is right for you to choose. Not listen to what you think you should choose, rather just what you know is right for you, or what feels, I wouldn't say easiest, but what feels right for you. Right, actually, that, even though that choice might be like a risky choice or a risky decision, or, some kind of, like, you don't know really what you'll get, it's a kind of insecure leap of faith, I would say. Because the Seven of Cups talks about illusion. It talks about seeing through the illusion, or like being confused by illusion, depending on what side of the story you're in, right? I'm hearing caught up in the middle. But it's interesting because the Seven of Cups is Aladdin, right? And here at the bottom, he has all these coins and all this money. And it's like he's supposed to choose the lamp that goes to the genie, right? The genie in the bottle. But what's happening here is that he has to resist temptation of what he desires, what he thinks that could make him rich quick, what he thinks could like give him the fortune that he always wanted and never had, right? What this message here is for you, Libra, is to not follow that story or that narrative of like thinking and hoping that things will come true just based upon hope and wish, but rather listen to something more grounded, something inside your body, I would say. And why I'm saying that is because we have the Queen of Coins, and this is a very embodied energy. The Queen of Coins, she represents earth energy, right? It could be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, but that kind of energy that really like stabilizes you. That is an investment for life. You know, if you treat it right, it can grow and grow and grow and be abundant and eternal. And here you see, you know, there's the snake. She's actually, I think it's an anaconda of some sorts. But this is her spirit snake. And it's hugging the tree. And the tree has grown for a long time, and so has the snake. And the snake goes through different like sheddings, right? It goes through different stages, or where you think that there's like decay. But what actually comes up underneath the layers is new life. And so I think this Queen of Coins is here to tell you that don't give up hope on something. Don't think that you should just turn around and choose something else because something hasn't given you fruition. There might be an investment here. It could also pertain to a person, you know. Could be somebody that is that earth sign, feminine energy. Don't give up on it because it is here for the long run, and it is here to give you that strength and to give you that capability of knowing yourself truly and knowing your abundance. Because the snake also talks about knowledge, right? We got the snake of Eden, and we got the esotericism of snakes. It talks about wisdom and knowledge and Gnosticism, and also like the healing power of the Kundalini. So there's some kind of wisdom here that is like growing on you. I'm seeing a little bird here. She's not giving up. It's snow outside. She's so cute. And notice that everything is part of your creation, or the creation of God, right? Or whatever you want to call it, or goddess. There's some kind of earthly wisdom here that needs to be embodied by you, so you don't fall into this illusion of what's happening in the clouds, right? And you can be playful with this, of course. But playfulness comes from a place of not escapism, but being grounded and free in yourself to the point where you feel liberated enough to just express yourself freely and create from that point of view. Let's move on. Page of Coins in reverse talks about some kind of immature energy when it comes to investments. And maybe that has to do with why you want to like go ahead and choose something else, something new, instead of this thing that is growing slowly but surely. It talks about lack of patience. It talks about lack of insight of self-worth also. So maybe there's something there to look into for you. Or there may be something here that isn't worthy of your time, that isn't worthy of your energy. It's basically the message is for you to know your embodied worth, not your like ideal worth, not your ideal self, but your embodied version, your embodied wisdom, your embodied self. And that will make you a lot of fortune. I wouldn't necessarily say it comes as money or material form. I'm hearing material waste. Yeah, so maybe it's just about like, you know, being in harmony with nature. You know, that could be it too. Right, while I'm shuffling, I'm seeing the Chariot, the Eight of Swords. You're moving away from some kind of mental anguish, mental difficulty. So that's great. Let's go ahead and see what this is a little bit deeper. What is the Seven of Cups, please? Seven of Cups. We got the Fool, we got the Hermit. Yeah. So you're taking a leap of faith for sure. You're making this new investment or this new, well, I wouldn't say necessarily new, but maybe a new perspective on it, on what life has to offer. And you're doing so with the energy of much embodied wisdom. So it talks about knowing yourself and knowing the truth and the light from within. And that's where you let love lead, right? Don't let light lead you. Don't let shadow lead you. Let love lead. Could also be that you're walking hand in hand with somebody that is Virgo. And they will help you out because we got Virgo twice here. Yeah. All right. What is the Fool, please? Yeah. Wow. So this is definitely a long-term investment. I mean, if this is not career reading for you, Libra, you about, because we got Aries here twice too, you about being your own boss, you about like investing in family and longevity and generations to come of a lot of money and a lot of abundance. If this is not you investing in some kind of path in your life that will lead towards that, it is you opening up a door to that. This is what you're looking for. You're opening up a new door to that. And I think this is a really brave new step. And sometimes it's hard to know if you're on the right path or not. But I would say trust the path. Let it be slow. Let it be moving in your direction and in your pace organically. What is the Queen of Coins, please? If you haven't liked and subscribed already, make sure to do so, by the way. All right, we got the Judgment and the King of Pentacles. So it's interesting. We got the Queen of Coins and the King of Coins. So definitely some kind of couplehood here or balanced energy. Could be that you and your, lover or spouse or like dear friend or something like that is making this investment, and you're making it for life. You know, it could be as easy as building a house or buying a house. Could be career choice, could be moving places, could also be, whether or not you want to invest in that relationship for life. Could be that you're like actually signing a contract, a deal, a marriage. But there's a lot of earth here, my love. So if maybe some of you that are watching have earth energy. But there is no going back. From this choice, there is no going back. And maybe you've hesitated before, but I think you will know for certain now. Let's just find out what the Page of Coins is also. So there's Page of Coins, there's children involved. There's children involved, yeah. So you're closing out a major chapter and you're going into a new chapter. And maybe that will involve spending time the way you haven't spent time before, letting go of all memories of childhood too. If there isn't children involved, could be letting go of all memories of childhood and maybe even painful memories of not feeling worthy enough, and letting go of that and healing that, which is awesome and beautiful. We got the Six of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. So this person in your life is definitely helping you to heal on all levels, and it's really beautiful. But it's important for you to let go of that part of you. This is not a child, an actual child, that part of you that don't feel worthy of receiving this, that has been with you since childhood. So there's some kind of inner child healing that you need to do in order for things to be balanced out, which you love. I know that's your cup of tea, right? All right, we got the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck and the Six of Coins. So there's a lot of good balance coming your way. I am not doubting for a second you'll make the right decision, and I'm not doubting for a second this will be great as F-U. I can't curse here. All right, let's see what kind of oracle card wants to pop up for you, Libra. Libra. What kind of oracle card wants to pop up for Libras, my lovely Libras? I'm really supposed to do schoolwork now, but I'm not. All right, interesting. We got Soul Retrieval reversed. Interesting. 49 in reverse. 49 Comes down to a 4 as well. So it's, yeah, I would say definitely inner child healing. There's something here that's stuck in the past that you need to take care of and bring back home to yourself so that you can get what you deserve, so that you can get what you wanted, what you wished for a long time. For life, I'm hearing, for life. Let's read about it, all right? So this deck, I love this deck. It's really interesting because when it comes up in reverse, it has another message than the one that it has when it's non-reverse. So here we go. Here's the non-reverse soul retrieval card. Let's find out what it is about when we read about it in reverse. So this is basically a caterpillar breaking out of its cocoon and spreading its wings, ready to fly. So this is very similar to the Fool card, to the Emperor, to Judgment card, like taking a leap of faith, you know? But if it's in reverse, there's something here that still needs to be, you know, grabbed or pertained or let go of even. Let's see. The essence. Soul retrieval is a practice that helps you recover a part of yourself, your energy, your enthusiasm, or your innocence. I'm getting chills. That you have lost. At first, we'll use soul retrieval to recover from our hurts and heal our childhood wounds. You know, I should get like 500 or 5,000 reading, like views on this reading because it's so exact. But, you know, I hope it resonates, yeah? Let me know. Later, we learn to journey to recover our original nature, that self that never left the Garden of Eden, who still speaks to the rivers, to the trees, and to God. The Garden of Eden, yeah? The tree and the snake and the fruit, yeah? When we return to Eden, we are whole again. The medicine. When did you compromise what you truly believed in to be loved or accepted by someone? Think back over your life and find the time or times when this happened. Vow to never compromise your integrity again. What have you agreed to in the name of love that you know is deeply wrong? Make it right in this instance. Yeah. Say no more. I hope that you can get back that part of yourself because it's really calling out for you to heal it and to embrace it. And what comes after this, after that, is amazing. The abundance is great. It's beautiful. It's everything you've ever wished for. And it looks like it's going to come in the form of money or material. So yeah, I would say go for it. Yeah. Love you. Bye.